So my roommate at the time, he had a shower caddy, and I don't know if you've seen those. They kind of have like little tiny holes in them. And so he wrapped his phone in toilet paper and stuck it in there and then put like a towel over it, and it faced right on the toilet. So I went in the morning to take my morning dump, and I'm looking, 'cause I didn't have my phone on me, so I'm just like looking around naturally, and then I was like looking at a shower caddy, and I was like, that's like a iPhone camera. So I reach in because I was like, oh, what the heck is this? Reach in, his phone was covered, so I undo the toilet paper.
This is just your bathroom with you and your roommate?
Me, my roommate, and then 2 other guys.
But he was like recording you guys going to the bathroom for some reason?
Shake it up.
We are back. We've learned not to hold stuff up to our cameras because we lose focus and the focus doesn't come back. And you're the shining star of this
They weren't
group.
missing much. It was just my face. So.
All right. A bullet there.
Yeah, lucky you guys.
I get a nice new haircut, so
yeah, well,
look fresh.
Thanks, man.
Fresh as food.
I was just, it was just getting to be too much. Had to go back to my OG. So.
I did like the flow though.
It was long. It was fun. But I'll be starting a new career soon, and just had to look fresh for that. So.
Do you want to tell us?
Sure.
What you're doing? Cool,
Yeah, so
finally.
I'll be going to work for my mother-in-law at her funeral home, and I'll become a funeral director in the next couple of years and go from there. It's a huge 180 going from quality engineering and med devices to funeral directing or funeral services, but it's going to be an adventure. It's going to be a journey, and that's what life's all about. So
cool. Yeah. So speaking of gross, smelly juices, you want to try out this?
That's a great.
This what's it called? We got a Mai Tai today. It's one of the mixed drinks from On the Rocks.
Whoa, careful! Don't get too
Not
close.
too close.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I gave it a sniff and it smells pretty rancid.
Yeah. Let's try this bad boy out.
Oh, damn.
It's
Okay.
It smells strong, and
All
I'm
right.
not a big rum guy, but that tastes a lot better than it smells.
Yeah. It really smelled terrible.
It
So-
tastes like peach juice or something.
Yeah, that's good. It's got
It has almost like a coffee flavor. Is that just me?
no,
Like
no.
almost tastes like. It doesn't taste like coffee to you.
How well did you wash that glass? I don't.
It has like a
Let me give it another shot.
yeah.
See if I taste any coffee.
Okay, think of like a hazelnut almost, like those. You know what I'm saying? Like
I just taste like sour,
like a hazelnut.
peach.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm just.
Yeah, I'm not getting that. But hey, maybe there was a little flake of espresso bean in there.
Doubt it.
No.
No, it's good. I mean, I like it.
I
Definitely
like it.
doesn't taste as bad as it smells. So if you open up the bottle and it smells terrible, just drink it.
So last week
That'd be
we
fine.
had the.
Malorda.
No, Midori sour.
Midori.
That was really good, and this is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've had the espresso martini one. That's really good. So far, 3 for 3 with On the Rocks.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, this thing could feed 3 people, 2 drinks. It was $12 for each of them. I mean, that's not bad. So it
No, not bad at all.
equates to about $4 per person. And you saw last episode we were pretty buzzed towards the end. So I mean, we probably attribute that to the buzz balls.
Yeah.
But
Something's in those things, man.
I think the Midori sour kind of got us off on the right foot.
Got us to the next like platform or like the next level
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
a video game, and then the buzzball just took you right to the boss.
Well, I think the
Yeah.
yeah,
I think so.
exactly.
You're right.
Yeah, it
That's
was just
great.
like, whoa.
Yeah, I think the buzz balls have like a lot of sugar, so they kind of like they really get the alcohol in your bloodstream, kind of like a Four Loko.
Mm.
You know?
You know me, like, I mean, from the handful of times we've been out, it you don't hear me like slurring much. That
Except last week.
yeah, that was like, I don't know, man.
Thank God Lexi took us to dinner and back.
I know, right?
Oh yeah,
She did? I
Yeah.
didn't even remember that.
yeah. We
Well, because you and I chugged our beers right before we
We did.
ate dinner,
We
and I think
did.
that's kind of like
we had 2, I think.
I was like, "Holy crap, I'm in a different place here."
It was Friday night.
It was a whole combination of things. I had a couple White Claw Surges. Those are like 8%. Then we had the Midori. Then we had the Buzz Balls. Then I might have had another drink, another seltzer. But then when we went out to dinner, right afterwards, I had a vodka and soda. It was like, we were definitely buzzing.
We recreated the first night ever.
So when you guys were, in college or early 20s, what was like your go-to drunk food? Like a certain establishment, you know what I
was
mean?
blessed with San Diego food. So any place that ended in O's, Roberto's, Romano's, Ramiro's, I just go and get like carne asada fries.
Okay.
And just go to town on those.
So like
Mexican
food?
Yep.
Gotcha.
I went online and I didn't start college till later in life, but still going out when I lived in New York, like pizza places for sure.
Okay.
And like especially if we went into the city.
So on brand for I went to San Diego, I had Mexican. You went to New York and you had pizza. What did you do?
Yeah.
We went to this place called Pita Pit. I don't know if you've ever.
We had
ever
Pita
been
Pit
there.
on campus and I hated it.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
It was so
but they
bad.
had this one wrap. It was called an Awaken with Bacon.
Ooh,
And it'd be like 2 a.m. because the bars in Tampa didn't close till like 3.
nice.
So it'd be like 2, 3 in the morning, and it's breakfast time. That's how I would feel it. So I'd get an Awaken with Bacon. I think it was amazing. Yeah. Or what else was there? There was Waffle House or Pancake House. That was a big one in Tampa.
So that's your drunk food. What about hangover food? Like, so again, back to Mexican. We went to this place and I'd get breakfast burrito, just loaded with potatoes and egg and bacon and a little hot sauce and cheese. Got my mouth
food
watering.
for me.
Yeah.
I need something greasy. The grease.
Yeah, some people say that, but I just can't eat it all.
No. It doesn't even make it down.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to sleep it off. Now I'm so much better. And we would do bagels.
We'll find out next month.
Yeah. Oh. It'll be low key. Yeah, you're seeing the low key. My 30th was just.
Nah, that's Portland. We don't go low key. We go to Bonfire and get cheap drinks.
Yes.
And then we go across the street to Oasis and
so Oasis is
get right after
closed.
Permanently?
I think so.
That's heartbreaking.
The last time we checked, it was still closed, but maybe it's opening back up. But there's a place, like a local spot, and I guess they have like a cool like bar, clubby atmosphere.
Last time we got noise complaints in the hotel.
Really?
Yeah. So for the big 3-0, Lexi had gotten like a
Sweet.
Yeah, a suite, but it was like one of the panoramic styles. So like it was like rounded. So you were like at one of the corners. So like the bedroom was facing a window, but it was like a big half moon of windows just like looking out.
That's sick. Over what? Like the town or the water?
Yeah, it was like half and half. It was like water, city. Where we were, it wasn't like anything crazy, like beautiful to look at, but it was still cool to like see over. And
But yeah, we came back and kept the party going.
Yes.
For a while, probably I don't know, 1, 2 a.m. and people were complaining and someone called and then someone actually came to the door too, I think, and
yeah, I don't remember because I was after like 12:30. I was like, oof. I was like, man, now I'm not feeling great. I hate that. It's the worst. It's funny though. Everyone like was like bringing back tots. You remember that place?
Yeah, I went there.
Hot dogs and tots.
Me and Lindsay and Sabrina went and grabbed food. And yeah, I think we brought back tots and hot dogs. And
someone ordered. I think too. Like my sister-in-law got Domino's, and so did my cousin, and they were like both delivered with no show. Like no one answered the door, so they just like left it like wherever. They both ordered Domino's and like didn't get it. I think because they fell asleep. You know, they ordered it like 2 a.m. and then they just passed out.
I have a really funny story related to that, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
I was in Colorado visiting my friend Thomas, and when we were younger, like freshman, sophomore, like we were just reckless and get drunk, go home, pass out type of thing. And I was visiting him in Fort Collins, and we went out. I think we went to some Mexican place, and they were doing like the beer ritas or whatever. So it's a margarita where they stick the little Coronita in it.
Yes.
And we had a bunch of those, and came back, and there's this one pizza place. I think it's like called Fuzzy's or something, and it's like just like a college. You know, it's open till 2 a.m., 3 a.m., just cranking out pizzas for drunk college kids. And we got back to his house and we ordered like 3 pizzas at like, I don't know, 12:30. And we both passed out and fell asleep. And I think he got up to go pee. And someone like at 2 a.m. was just knocking on the door. And I'm sleeping on his couch. Like I see him kind of go to the door and come back in. And I'm like, did you just get 3 pizzas? He's like, yeah. Put them down on the table. We both passed out again, woke up and had pizza for breakfast. So it worked out in the end, but it was funny. We
Hell yeah, pizza.
Like I said, they're a busy place, so like hours had passed, and we're like, all right, we're just gonna fall asleep. So maybe they'll be at the door, maybe they won't. It was a risk we were willing to take, and then sure enough, he somehow woke up to go pee right when they were knocking on the door.
It was meant to be.
We woke up and had 3 pizzas for breakfast. The good old days.
That's why pizza was my like go-to like drunky food, because when we would go, not all the time, but we would go into New York City, take the train in, and they would be running till like 3 a.m. And they always had those dollar pizza slices at like every corner.
Oh, nice.
And there was like the biggest piece ever, super thin, super like such a New York style pizza. It was just the best. But it's funny. I do have a little story as well. It's kind of funny. So we went out one night, and I was with a couple of guys, and some left early, some went and continued raging. And so we went to the Long Island Railroad like area in Penn Station to go back to Long Island. And we like just missed the last train out. So we actually had to hang out for like almost 2 hours and get on to the next train that started up again at like 5:30. 5:30, I think.
See all the people in like their suits with briefcases,
Yes.
and you guys are just like,
Yeah, it was brutal.
Walk of shame.
That's
Brutal.
awesome.
I mean, it was still busy, and like, but you had like the homeless and the crazy like people walking around with guitars and like playing a sax at 4 a.m, like just
Oh my
like
God,
yelling
yeah.
like crazy, like itching themselves, like I need to get out of here, like I gotta get out of here,
Just
like
tweaking.
oh man, dude. Yeah, but
we'd go out a few times in Boston, and we'd go
Oh, yeah.
we'd go get like greasy burgers afterwards, right? What was the place we'd go to? Was it was it like Smash Burger or
No.
was it Shake Shack?
no,
Might have been Wahlburger. Well, Wahlburger's outside the Garden, so when we went to the Bruins game, we definitely did that. But remember,
Yeah.
we used to walk to that parking lot after
Yes.
concerts, and there was like a little.
There was one at the stadium or at the Garden, and then there was one down the road, Tasty Burger.
Tasty
Burger.
That hit the
Yeah.
spot after drinking and going to a concert or whatever,
Oh, man.
or a
Tasty
Bruins
Burger was
game.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd walk. Sometimes it would be like freezing, but we'd get there, and they had like this little truck, walk-up truck, but they had an inside part, and they would just like be blowing in heat from a generator powered thing, so like you could stay warm, and then they'd be like order up, and you get this huge burger, bunch of fries. It's
Yum.
good stuff, man.
The good old days.
Those late night food places after drinking are so clutch.
So good.
So
You know?
I don't know if we've ever told you, but Alex and my dream $1 million idea was to open up a food truck called the Fry Guys.
You did tell me that. Yeah.
And it's
What were you
just-
guys gonna make?
Just French fries with any topping: pulled pork, buffalo chicken, bacon, chicken and ranch, like whatever you want. Because think about the turnaround on potatoes. You buy a sack of potatoes for $5. You sell one potato into fries for like $20 with toppings. You get one hot top stove in there, and you just fry up a bunch of chicken and you make some bacon and
Yeah, because you could just have a line of like
And then-
plain fries, and then order with buffalo chicken. You throw
add
it
all
on
the
top.
toppings. Dude, imagine
Dude.
coming out of a concert or a Red Sox game or a Bruins game
Yeah.
and just like being drunk and wanting something like that. And imagine the profit you'd make on that.
I think
And-
you guys should do it. Can I
Someone-
drive the truck?
Someone's gonna steal it now.
The thing is, like, yeah, you really gotta grind. It's like we'd probably work for ourselves for at least a few years, and
Buy an old
and
truck.
we'd be out there from like 11 p.m. till 3 a.m.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
there goes your social life too. But it'd
I-
be fun. I think it'd be a fun grind, and
I
like
can-
go outside of breweries and stuff.
Oh, exactly. And there's so many breweries,
Night
so many
Shift
places,
and
so many places. And there's
Sam
going to
Adams.
be areas where people are going to want food. Like, here's a great example. Lexi and I were in Boston. Everything closes at like 10 o'clock. So we left and we're walking back to our hotel. It was actually for my birthday. And we're walking down the street. It's like 11 o'clock. Everything is closed. There was a Mexican place. Thank you, sir. There was a Mexican place, and they were open. People were at the bar, but they closed the kitchen. And they were like, well, we can do chips and guacamole for $12. I'm like, $12? I'm like, are you kidding me? So that was like you just pull up. You see people like walking like, yo, like want some fries? You want...
I think it would be a huge hit in the city, and like outside of like Northeastern, BC, BU,
Yeah.
all the colleges in Boston, and all the kids are out. Like I said, like,
college.
and even in the summer, there's Red Sox games, there's Celtics games and stuff.
They usually have
in
a
the
credit
early
card or
summer.
a debit card or money sent from
It would
relatives
be,
or
it
family.
would be so profitable, I think. And it's funny, we were at Oak and Iron in Andover once. I'm not sure I don't remember if you were there or not, but a little like chicken pot pie truck pulled up.
Yeah, we were there with you.
What are they called? They're in Methuen or something. But regardless, I asked him. I was like, "Hey, like, you know, how much does it cost to like get into this industry?" Like, my friend and I are like thinking about it, low key, and I think they said it was like $60,000. They sent their truck out to like Missouri or Utah or somewhere out west from here, and someone just basically redoes it all, puts this kitchen in it, makes it functional, and they ship it back. It might have even been New York or something, but I think it was like $60,000 to get the truck up and running, and then you got to buy all the food. You got to buy. It's a lot of upfront cost that you got to make back, and that's why it'd probably be a few years of like just grinding hard late at night.
Absolutely.
But I think it would be so profitable. Potatoes are so cheap in bulk.
And who doesn't love French fries? Like
and
potatoes?
French fries, exactly.
You guys have to put the ice cream truck siren on it.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yes, that would just trigger. That will trigger the
but then over like
exactly.
the Fry Guys.
Yeah.
Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop,
Like
ba-doop,
ice cream, and
yeah.
they showed like what?
Fry
French fries?
Guys.
Yes.
Fry Guys.
Dude, imagine like buffalo chicken fries or pulled pork fries or chicken bacon ranch
So-
fries. Like,
So I had two ideas
This would be
that
so good.
yeah.
so good
And
that
you
I
could sell
that
for
I
like $22, $25, like just because.
But the big
it's late.
size,
Exactly.
yeah.
You give them a big plate full.
you're hungry. We're the only thing around here. Let's
Yeah.
go.
If
you
you're
know?
the only thing open, I don't care. I'll pay $50 for a meal.
I think
I-
it would be awesome.
I had two ideas when we were talking about this because it's still a thing. It still can be a thing at some point, but
Talked about the podcast and made it real.
there we go. So two things of mine that I had we discussed a while back. So I had said like more of a dessert thing. So you could do like cinnamon sugar fries. You could do like a Nutella drizzle. You could do like
A
a chocolate
churro flavor.
churro. Right,
That'd
exactly.
be yummy, actually.
Oh, I'd be in line for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then the other idea that I don't know if I ever brought this up, but I would always think like at random times, like, oh, Fry Guys, and call it the trash can or like the garbage man or the garbage truck. And you would pay like a flat fee. It would be like $30 or like $28. And it's basically like a Chipotle line. You get your base, which is fries, and you can literally put anything and everything that we have. So
That'd be cool.
but like at a higher price. So like you want pulled pork and chicken and beans and cheese and nacho sauce and like hot, like literally a trash can. But like being high, being drunk, you're gonna want all that grease, you know.
Yeah, and you could make one.
and sober. I want the grease right now.
I know. I'm hungry. Here we go again.
You could have like one be something where every topping is on it. You could call it like the fry-lator or just something like
the everything or
you
whatever.
know,
The
like
everything
at this place in
Fraggle.
Lowell, we call it like the loaded cow or something like that, and you just get like everything thrown onto this one sub.
There's an ice cream flavor at one of the places I go to called Candy Store Floor, and it's like everything you'd expect to find on a candy store floor. So it was just loaded with everything.
You could do that.
We'll
So,
call
you know,
it the I don't know.
get salmonella and
potato
crap
floor
food
store.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, like the everything bagel, but because it's fries, you could do like the everything like Frygel, like a Frygel,
Yeah.
Fry Guy,
a Fraggle.
Frygel, the Fry Guys, Frygel. I don't know.
The possibilities are endless, man.
Exactly.
I think you
Endless.
guys should do it.
And potatoes are so cheap.
So cheap.
I just think it would be so
That's
profitable.
what you keep going back to.
I
I,
know.
love that. Potatoes are so cheap.
Yeah,
Dude, they are.
you
They
gotta
really
you
are,
gotta be
and
smart.
they're just so good.
And
You
then,
know?
like
could
all
do
you get is like
anything.
one or two presses. You pull it down, it turns into like 60 fries, or probably less. But
Then once you start making the money, it's racking
a
in.
deep fryer, yeah, you expand, maybe get 2 trucks.
Do homemade chips, do
Sweet potato,
do your own
sweet potato
chips.
fries.
Yeah, man. I know.
I saw a guy on oh my god, what's it called? The Shark Tank, and he had started like with one food truck, and he got to like 3 or 4 food trucks and 2 restaurants.
Wow.
Was it the Maine Lobster guy?
No.
Oh, okay, because they were on there too.
Yeah,
and
they're out
they-
west. They're in Oceanside in California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they were on Shark Tank too and did something. I could see you guys walking in a Shark Tank and
Oh, yeah.
you know,
if
Matt would start to cry a little.
Yeah, it'd
You'd
be-
have because you need to have a little bit of a sob story. You know what I mean?
open brain surgery,
There you go. Got it.
it changed our lives. It changed my perspective
When I
on
was
life
on
and
the
everyone
surgery
surrounding me.
table, all I could think about
Was French
my
fries.
next French fry.
Dude,
When I came off of the
you're
drip,
probably not wrong.
Yeah.
If I was on a surgery table, I'd be like, I need some fries.
Yeah, right?
when I came
Exactly.
off of that drip, all I could think about was French fries and the Fry Guys with my boy Matt.
It's just, yeah. French fries are like my kryptonite.
Yeah.
I could be dieting hardcore. Someone puts a plate of fries in front of me. It's really hard not to eat some.
Oh, yeah.
Salty, greasy, crunchy.
All right, we're on this. Go ahead. I don't want you to lose your.
Okay,
thought.
I need to know. What
Yeah.
kind of fries would you guys serve?
I was just gonna say that.
Would they be curly fries? Would they
Probably
be
straight or
steak
maybe
fries?
both.
I would do russet.
I'm not a big
russet
fan of
potatoes.
steak fries. What's that?
I would do the russet potatoes.
What's that?
The golden brown, like the golden type of potatoes.
Yeah, but like what style fries?
Oh, like McDonald's.
Yeah,
like
steak
skinny,
fries.
but
I was
using
thinking
that type
McDonald's
of potato.
too, because steak fries they're a little bit thicker.
Like the wedges,
and-
you mean?
Yeah.
I'm not a big. I mean,
No.
they
Too
can
much
be good,
potato.
but like McDonald's fries, perfect.
Oh yeah, you could just
Something
mold
like
those
that,
down.
covered in buffalo chicken with blue cheese. Oh my god!
I thought you meant
dude.
like what type of potato we would use. Definitely like Idaho, like the golden potatoes or like russet
Oh,
potatoes.
okay.
I like.
I didn't know they
like.
tasted different or anything.
I mean, we
They're-
could do different things too. We could do curly fries and steak fries, but
I love a good waffle fry too.
waffle fries are
Because-
great.
because things drip through them. So like you can layer them with the
That
cheese.
does
and
sound
bacon
awesome.
bits.
My problem with waffle fries is the surface area, so they cool off really fast.
Well, just for $5,
Because there's
put a
holes in
heater.
them
I'm just
everywhere,
kidding.
right?
Oh, those damn waffle fries. Dude. What about pancake fries?
What are those?
I don't know. I just made it up.
That was gonna be like basically my question. So we were thinking the same thing.
You
Like,
could make your own design of fry.
yeah,
You know, it could
We
be
just do like a
shaped
martini
our
glass?
our face. That would
Yeah.
be so sick.
martini shaped French fry.
Dude, so we could open up the food truck and then like we'll be in there recording the pod.
Shoot, I was just gonna say.
We'll be like, hey guys, tonight we're serving French fries. All these
funny.
drunk kids, and
It's
there's
just
just
a
like kids like handing dollar bills, like,
Like take the mic and be like, here, say something to the audience.
I love fry guys.
It's like, dude, it's like Dawn of the Dead. They're like banging on the window, like all
Like,
hungry
bro,
and
we
shit.
can close. Like I'm so hungry. I need it. Tweaking
I'm not afraid of
outside.
the grind. If we had some money to do it, I would do it 100%.
As long as I see the light, I don't care how far away it is. As long as I see the light, you got me. Like I will grind. When I'm passionate about something,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Look at this you've created.
Yeah.
You know.
But I always like couldn't do this without you guys. So like I'm not,
Oh,
you know,
love you too.
love you too, man. I love you.
It's so cool that we're
Okay.
able to do this. And
It's like, all right, that was a good episode.
I was gonna say, it's so cool that we're able to do this in your master bathroom.
I know.
I can't believe how big it is in here, dude. Like I could just walk over to the toilet and take a poopy.
I know. It's
I'll be right back,
weird.
I'm gonna take a shit.
It's a
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful bathroom.
Well, I know. like,
Amazing.
Grandpa's been taking a bath like the whole time. the whole time we were here, you know, shaving his legs.
We
and-
need a grandpa on the show. You know, just like a go-to grandpa.
I don't have any.
Where
So
we
what do
can
you
just
got?
we can just
I know.
you
me
know
either.
when we need an explanation for something, we can just ask grandpa how he feels.
This is
Hey, do you remember your tractors?
Yeah, my grandpa would fall asleep.
Remember, boys, alcohol is a drug, and you gotta be smart. You gotta be smart on your intake.
Is that how grandpas sound these days?
Where's it like this?
I just think they all sound like
You guys both sound like
Yeah.
Joe Biden.
I
so
know.
I don't know.
You gotta like that,
Well,
right?
my grandpa doesn't sniff me when I
No.
talk to him.
Oh really?
Well, he might. He might.
No. Does he
But-
wander when he says goodnight to everyone? Does he just
No,
wander?
he
Wander
kind of
the
just
stage?
sits on the couch.
Hey, at least it stays in place.
That's true.
Doesn't walk a mile in his own in the same spot for.
He doesn't trip over things. He doesn't call people the wrong names.
doesn't miss cues when it's
He
right in his
misses
ear.
cues,
When it's right in
but,
his ear.
You know,
What
still
kind of
doesn't
cues?
sniff me, and that's all that matters.
You're right.
Does he like ice cream?
Does he like French fries?
He loves ice cream. He loves French fries. He used to grow potatoes in his garden.
What the hell? Let's
So-
get Grandpa to grow some potatoes and get in this business.
Yeah, man, he was a farmer. Maybe he could have been your supplier.
What was his name?
Can't wait
Full
to
name.
see him gone.
Or
Carl.
First name. Farmer Carl. That's such a farmer name.
That's my middle name, Carl.
That should be a special, like going
the
back
Farmer
to the fries.
Carl.
That would be funny. The
That'd be
Farmer
sick.
Carl, and like it's only once in a while, like every Friday or like once every month. But we'll do like almost like a soft serve, like Wendy's style, like small cup, and you get a side of fries, and like you can dip it into like.
Patent pending.
the
Don't
ice-
freaking
yeah.
copy us. You
It's all on
morons.
camera. We know exactly where you get the idea from. if I
Trademark.
see it. Yeah. Right now,
If
he's
somebody
outs-
I'm sure
No.
there's French.
No,
I don't think
trucks
that's
out
how it
there.
works.
No, it's not.
You
No.
need to go get that trademark
Someone,
before we
I
release
feel like
this.
someone right now is that they're like, oh yeah, this good too.
All the power to them, man. As
No,
long
no.
as they're not in our neck of the woods, because that's
Just
gonna
let us
be-
have a podcast. Just let us shoot an episode in the back, and just
free
give
fries
us some
for
fries.
life.
Yeah, yeah. We'll be hungry,
Right? Get that royalty going.
I'm starving, man. You guys got me so hungry.
dude. Stop with these edible drinks, man. This happened last time.
I'm so hungry.
Speaking
so,
of food,
is this
so,
the excuse me, sir?
yeah.
Please tell me.
I didn't tell you guys this, but so Abby and I this past
Uh-oh.
weekend we went to go get some food at what's it called, Stonewall Kitchen up in Maine.
What are you, rich? Up at Clark's
Yes.
Trading
I
Post?
love that place.
No, not
Right
there.
across the street from there?
No, at the actual Stonewall
Right off
Kitchen.
the exit.
Yep,
Yeah.
right off
Okay.
the exit in Maine. And we sit down to get our food, and some lady comes up to us like, "Hey, can I sit at the edge of the table?" She's by herself. We're like, yeah, of course, because there was a long table, she could sit at the end. And so the way you get your food there is you order it, and then they come bring it to you. And so the guy comes up behind her with with the food, and he goes, "Here you go, sir. Here's your food." And then he like takes a look to the side, and he goes, "Oh, I mean, ma'am, I'm so sorry. I saw you from."
So embarrassing.
He's like, "I thought you were like a man from behind."
Why would you say that?
What the hell?
Oops, sorry, I made a mistake. And
Yeah,
then walk away.
he's like, "Oh, sorry. It's what I saw from behind." And we're like, "Oh my gosh, she didn't say a word." But it was just like such an awkward.
And it was a woman?
It was a woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a ma'am.
So, so I'm only asking because my mom told me a story when they went there once. They were doing this demonstration of one of like the newest and latest and greatest kitchen tools. And
A fork.
yeah. And
This is a spork. Whoa.
and she or the woman was like the name was like Adam, or it was like it was like a male name.
Okay.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah, but it was which is fine. But I'm only asking because I was wondering if it was the same person. So
I'm working with
imagine,
I'm
yeah.
working with someone in licensing in New Hampshire for the state board to get my license for the funeral home, and it's a man named Tracy. Other than
Okay.
Tracy Morgan, like the comedian, I've never heard that. So I'm emailing
Okay.
this person Tracy, and I told my mother-in-law because she's on the state board, and she's like, "By the way, that's a guy, just so you know." I'm like, "Okay, I didn't call her or him a girl or anything by accident, luckily,
Right.
but you don't hear that too often these days.
No,
I've never met anybody named Tracy that was not a woman.
Yeah,
or female.
same.
Other than
Tracy
Tracy
Morgan.
Morgan, but I don't know him personally.
I don't know any Tracy. That's a man.
It was a little curveball, but
So I don't like any confrontation that's avoidable, and like I don't care. Like I really don't. Like it's whatever. So like if I don't know, I'll just say the name instead. Like in my work emails, like good morning, like whatever whatever the name is.
and that's the thing. People are adding their pronouns now to work emails, which
True.
different folks, different strokes, but
Yep.
not my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
And just go with the flow.
I mean, in this case, it would have helped.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know. I rather that. I want to play a guessing game. So
Well, usually, like, if I don't know, I'll just say, "Here you go, my friend." That goes either way.
right.
You wouldn't say, like, "Here you go, mister."
No. Or hey bro. Hey man.
And then, or "Here you go,
Hey, dude."
what are you?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that'll make someone
Whom
mad.
are you?"
We watched a rom-com last night, or maybe 2 nights ago, and it was the most 2024 movie I've ever heard. They were like, this girl had a crush on this guy, and she hooked up with him, and she's like, she found out he had a boyfriend, and he's like, "Oh, we're poly." I'm like, 20 years ago, someone said we're poly, you would be like, "What are you talking about?" Like now
Right.
we know because it's kind of like, gender's a little bit touchy these days, but
Right.
yeah, hearing, "Oh, we're poly," like, "Oh, you're interested in like having an open relationship," basically, I think is what that means. But
Yeah,
you didn't hear that.
Polyamorous,
You didn't hear that
yeah.
in movies
Non-polyamorous.
15, 10, even 5 years ago, probably.
Yeah,
No.
it means like you're multiple partners. That's what it means.
Right. It's kind of like monogamous and non-monogamous is like being solely with one person and then being open for others, right?
Yeah, like
Yep.
mano y mano.
I think you're right.
It's just one
Yeah.
for one.
Yeah. So it's like
Blood's
it's like
blue.
a different way of saying it. But hey,
It's a free country.
it is. So do
what
it.
you want.
We're just
Just
discussing.
stay away from me.
That's
Yeah.
why when people are like talking
I'm
about
just kidding.
politics and they're arguing, I'm like, listen, it's a free country. That's
Right.
what this country is built on. Like, you
Right.
are more than welcome to have your beliefs, and
Right.
I'll have mine.
And I'll go like head to head with someone about a topic, but only if they're going to allow me to say where I stand or what I feel, because I'll listen to you, I'll accept what you think even if I don't agree, but then if I say something, don't come at me and then
Right.
like not let me speak, because I just let you speak. Don't tell me I'm wrong, because then it's like, well, I think you're wrong, but that's okay. Like you think one way, I think another. Like that's what's missing. And like you said, I avoid it. I avoid that. That word just my hair sticks up. I'm like, uh-oh. I'm like, I think I'm gonna get a snack, like
Yeah.
in public. You know, it's just not worth. It's just not worth it.
Yeah. Headlock.
Hello.
I mean, at this point, my world is too small to care about that stuff. You know, it's not like I'm out and about. I work from home.
Right.
I'm not seeing all this craziness. The only way you see it is if you log on to Instagram or Reddit, something like that. So, you know,
I like those platforms only because you can be who you are and just say whatever the hell you want, and it'll be like, you know, you can be like the Falcon.
There's gonna be
Like-
haters with whatever you do,
Right.
whether you're straight, gay, bi, trans, whatever. There's gonna be haters.
Right.
People are opinionated, and like I said, that's what this country is built on, is having your own opinion. So
Yeah.
just don't push it on me.
Yeah. Exactly. It's happened to me in music too. Bands like, this band's terrible. This is a boy band trying to be punk or pop punk, or this is like a boy band that doesn't know how to be in the band. It's like, dude, like, that's fine, but you just used that much energy like to comment. To
You know
say
what though?
something.
People that talk trash about the pod they're wrong.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing I'm passionate
That's
about.
it. Yeah.
If you think, you're an idiot.
yeah. Well, it's that saying: if you try to satisfy everyone, you satisfy no one.
Right.
And that's the thing. When you try to be when you're a people pleaser and you try to make everyone happy, no one becomes happy. You just got to follow your own path, live your
Right.
truth, and that's it.
I-
Don't and unapologetically.
No, I agree. I totally agree with you. And it's important to realize, like, we're not here for anyone else. Like, we're here for us. We want to build a fan base, but we're doing this because we want to,
And it's fun.
and it's fun. And
We like
I've
to hang
had-
out.
yeah, like, why not? And you know, I'm not saying this because it hurt my feelings. It didn't at all. But I want to say it because multiple people have commented, which you may have seen on one of the platforms for shorts clips. They're like, another white guy or another white boy with a podcast, and it's like, okay. And then others will be like, some people shouldn't have a podcast, or like some people aren't meant to have a podcast. And it's like, or you don't.
We're not forcing anybody
No.
to listen to us. We're
Right.
doing it because we think it's fun.
Right.
And we're having a good time together. And if it goes into something and grows to be big, awesome. If
Yeah.
not, who cares? I'm still having a good time.
Don't listen.
No.
We could
You
do this
know?
in
No, I
10
don't.
years and have no followers, and I'd still have fun with you guys.
Nike doesn't make you wear their clothes.
Nope.
If you don't like them, don't wear their clothes.
Yep.
Just do it
It's that simple.
or don't.
Yeah, just don't it.
Just don't it.
I think we're
Yeah.
both wearing Nike tonight, so
Hell yeah.
couple of Nike boys.
We didn't need to do this.
They
we
did
wanted
force us to wear these though.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. We got to give them some airtime.
Danny played for the Diamondbacks, and I went to SDSU, so we had to.
I wish I played for the Diamondbacks.
Contractually obligated.
Conclusion: we don't need to do this. We want to, and that's all that matters. And I don't care what you have to say. This is 180 now. What is and I'll start to like give you an idea of what I mean. What is something that you do that's like super weird that you think like maybe like no one else does or whatever?
I call these serial killer moves.
Okay,
So
yeah.
like for my brother, and I'll have to think of mine, but I know my brother's a fan. Is he goes sock shoe instead of sock shoe.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, that's your serial killer move. Some people think I'm crazy because I put my pillow tag on the open side of my pillowcase.
This is a
because-
great topic.
Because if I'm laying on my pillow, I'm not laying on the open side. I'm laying on the closed side, so I don't want that crunching in my ear.
Right.
And people are like, oh, I put the tag inside. I'm like, nope.
I cut it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best
And
way
it's like,
to do it.
and you
but
know how they're like, it's illegal to remove this manufacturing tag. I cut it off.
I like
Wait,
it.
so,
So
can you say how your brother wears his socks again?
So he goes,
One
if he's
sock.
putting on shoes, he'll go sock, shoe. So at one point, he has a sock and shoe on
And then a barefoot.
and a barefoot. And then he'll
That's
go, and then he'll go
crazy.
sock, shoe again. So I call them serial killer moves because they're just like, what are you doing? And
That's like putting the milk before the cereal, man. You just can't do it. Do you
So-
do that?
No.
Okay, yeah.
I'm cereal, then milk.
Of course.
So you said you have one. What do you got?
Yep. So
What's your serial killer move?
So I have one of those like antibacterial silicone wash, like scrub wash, body wash scrubbers. And I always pour my soap, like the body wash, like I'm doing a toaster strudel. So like I
Zigzag?
I do zigzags. I'll do a smiley face.
I just do a splotch
I'll
of
d-
Irish Springs and I go to town. But
I'll do like a spiral, like a windmill.
Write
like a
your name.
like yeah, I always like I don't just squirt it on. Like I do like I'll do the border, the outside border, and then the middle. I'll do like that's what I do. I just
Wow.
every
what a
time.
waste.
not I mean it's enough to. It's not like I'm wasting it, but like I do like a design, is basically what I'm saying. Like every time, circles, X's, like something happens.
Well, I don't know if this is weird, but I always flush while I'm still peeing.
I used to
done
do
that.
that. I'd make it like a race in my head. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, am I gonna finish first,
Before
or is
I
the toilet gonna
empties.
flush?
I like to
first?
time it perfectly, so when it like when I'm done peeing, it's like bam, it's done, and then I can walk
Gone.
away. I don't want to waste any time.
Dude, someone like
How is that
revealed-
wasting time though?
It's not.
If you
maybe
peed
just
and flushed
wasting
and
water.
walked away, you could still walk away while it's
I
flushing.
like to watch it.
Okay.
So if you
Serial killer.
if you go halfway and then you flush, there's enough water to dilute your pee, so it won't be yellow anymore. So you can just leave it and walk away, and no one would ever know.
Okay.
But it's like then they
I'm
are
calling the cops.
Yeah, yeah. someone else like revealed like exposing us guys when you go into like a bathroom and there's like stains or like something like stuck on the bowl, the inside bowl. You use it like target practice, and you
Oh,
just
yeah.
like try. And
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how else are you supposed to clean the toilet?
Exactly.
You spray your 98-degree piss at it.
Someone this was a while ago, but someone posted that, and all the comments were like, "How dare you expose us, man!" It was like the funniest thing.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but if I go to like a urinal and I start peeing and it's splashing back at me, I'll like angle it so it
Oh,
hits
yeah.
like the side wall.
Oh,
so
always.
it's just like a nice little curve.
Like those lower
Always.
urinals, like your feet get covered in piss.
Oh man,
Just
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's just spraying off the what's it called? The
the
material.
the
wall.
porcelain,
Porcelain.
Yeah.
And going right to your feet.
the ones that like long,
But the taller
super
ones, they
long.
don't have that opportunity.
Exactly. I know.
They're like, don't forget to wash your hands. It's like, all right, I washed my hands, but now I got piss all over my.
I gotta
pants,
wash
and
my
I'm gonna-
shoes.
Now I'm gonna mingle again in this bar. And everyone's like, oh, that's hilarious. So speaking of your brother, this reminded me. We had this crazy like argument in a big group chat a while back. Boxers. There is a hole. Sometimes it's just a hole, and sometimes there's a button or two, like buttons on
So
it.
when you go out, you're wearing jeans, you're wearing boxers. How do you pee?
Are you pushing it through the hole, or are you just pulling it down? with
No,
the
pull
hand?
it down.
I pull everything down, just
Everything
flop
down.
it out.
I
everything
never
down.
go
But
through the hole.
There's people that apparently just do
Unbutton
the
the
zipper
hole.
and just do the boxer hole and pull it out and go pee.
That
I'm
seems
like,
dangerous.
That sounds,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
The zipper?
Yeah.
That
Like,
sounds painful.
It's like that movie, There's Something About Mary, where he gets his,
Yep.
his,
Oh,
dick,
yeah.
his dick stuck in the zipper.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm afraid of. So I just pull it all down,
Yeah,
Well,
what-
there's some people who they pull it all down so their ass is hanging out,
That's
Like,
a
there was
real.
always that
That's a
kid-
real
That's a
alpha
serial
move.
killer
Yeah,
move.
or a serial killer move.
There'd be a kid in like, I don't know, middle school or something, you go into the
Exactly. I was a
bathroom
kid.
hips.
and yeah. But like his ass would be hanging out while he's peeing. I'm like, dude, what are you doing here?
Zop did that.
Yeah,
But yeah.
my Greek
just
friend.
a couple times
Your
in-
Greek
in-
friend.
at STSU, but yeah.
As a joke or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, I'm like,
I love that.
I'm not going to, I literally won't touch anything. And I'll just
We all do
pull
that.
it down, flop it out, and take
That's
care of
it.
business.
That's
I
it.
feel like we've talked
And
about
if
this
I'm
before.
Not on the pod, but we probably have
But
multiple
yeah,
times.
people that go through their zipper and then through their boxer hole, like instead
Serial
of like
killer.
undoing their pants, it's like, what are you
Dude,
doing?
if we're out drinking at the bar, one with the thumb crease is holding it down, the other is with my phone, like watching, like scrolling through like videos. Like it's too much work,
taking
especially
Snapchat
when there's
how
Yeah,
long your
right.
pee is.
Yeah.
Alex takes record-breaking pees.
yeah.
Have you ever tried to time it?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So,
Minutes.
not to expose my secrets here, but yeah, like I'll just do a memo, like a voice memo on our like Facebook chat, dude, like 3.5 minutes. I'm not kidding, but I have the bladder of like a bull, dude. Like
He really does. I don't understand it.
won't go for hours, and then when I do go, I won't be back for like 20 minutes because they're like, oh, he's
I'm
probably
like, he's probably taking a dump or something, but he's just peeing for 10 minutes.
Jesus.
Realistically, you're probably peeing for like 3.5 minutes.
Right.
It's insane.
Right.
It's long.
I think I must be. I'm probably
Like a long pee
working
for me is
muscle,
like
man.
45 minutes to a minute.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 45 seconds to a minute.
Oh yeah, like
This
at
guy's going
least, at
like
least.
over 3 minutes.
What's the Guinness Book of World Records? You want to look it up?
Let's look it up.
Dude,
For the
let's get you out
longest
there.
pee? I mean, Adam Sandler did a skit, longest pee, and I don't even think that was past 2 minutes.
It's and I don't do it intentionally. It's just like I don't feel like I gotta go yet, but when I do, it's
It's go time.
yeah.
And you just don't stop.
Record.
Let's see. The world's longest pee was 36 minutes and
Get out of here.
24 seconds.
What was he drinking water while he was?
So this is what we gotta do. We gotta like get you like 32-ounce hydro flask and refill it like 5 times and don't pee all day, and then do it again another day.
Okay.
And then pee like
And
the
then
third
say.
day.
Yeah.
We'll beat that record.
Yeah.
Not physically possible. I figured it's not physically possible. It says here the longest pee that's actually been recorded is 508 seconds.
Okay.
So
like
5-ish
12
minutes or
Yeah.
12 minutes. Okay, I was doing 60. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Is that right?
I don't know.
60 times. Let's say
500 divided
60
by
times
500
5,
divided by 60.
or that
Maybe 9 minutes or something.
8.5 minutes.
Okay.
That makes much more sense than
Yeah.
friggin' 32 minutes.
That's insane. Either way.
Hard to do. It's hard to do like division when you don't know how to do it.
I know. Math
Thanks,
is-
Massachusetts. Best school
I
system
know.
out there.
Well, we got a request. Or no, what are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, are there any other weird things that you think you do or that you've noticed?
Yeah,
that, like, maybe your wife does or fiance or
Yeah. So
like I said, for me it's the pillow tag.
okay.
I don't put it on the inside, and a lot of people do. But I don't sleep on the open side. I sleep on the inside side.
Right.
If anything, it's usually in the middle, anyways. But
Oh, so one thing, it's funny. We talked about this like a couple weeks ago. She always leaves caps open or loose, and I'm
Lexi?
always tightening them or closing them, like
on a
shampoo,
2-liter or something. Oh, really?
anything like shampoos, like anything that requires a twisting or opening, like what hot sauce. It's always loose, so I always am like tightening it up, and she's like, "Oops."
I got a funny one. Lindsay always does, like if she's taking an ibuprofen or Tylenol, she does water and then puts the pill in and then swallows.
I couldn't do that.
For me, it's I put it on my tongue and then I
Right.
drink the water and I swallow it
And
all
I just
together.
go.
But she's afraid of because if you have a pill dry, like you can damage your esophagus. I don't know why. That must have resonated with her as a young kid.
Probably.
But so now she'll always put water in her mouth and then pop the pill in and then take it.
Lexi puts it as far back as possible. I'm like, you're gonna make yourself think you're gonna
Yeah.
choke.
I just if I think about it less,
it.
I'll just
Yeah.
swallow it. And 2 gigantic NyQuils, like no problem for
No.
me. Some people have issues with that.
The size, but it's coated. It's like that. Easy to ingest.
I wish I
what
had
about
some
you?
more sociopathic tendencies, but I
Toilet
can't think of
paper.
any.
Well,
Tell
you
me
yell
toilet
at
paper.
inanimate objects.
Yeah, I
objects.
do get pissed at them. Dude, the Ziploc bags, they got me again the other day.
What do you do? You just rip it up. You're like, I'm going to a different bag.
Yeah, like, dude, I try to open it and it stays closed, and then I go back and forth and it's like still closed, and I don't get it. I think it's just a bad batch, maybe.
Maybe you should throw that box out and get a new one.
Yeah.
How do you put on the toilet roll, like the toilet paper roll?
Oh, that's a good one.
How do I put it on?
Like, yeah, like
Does
you
it
put
come
on your
over or
feet.
does it go
Yeah.
under the toilet paper?
Ooh, it definitely goes under.
Nope.
Yeah, that's wrong.
It definitely is wrong.
Over.
I go over.
If I'm in a public place, friend's place, family's place, I don't care where I am. I'll be in Target for all I care.
I'll change it.
I will friggin' change it. It pisses me off that much. Yeah.
So when it comes,
And
on top of that is like, are you a folder or a scruncher? I'm a folder.
folder.
So when it comes out over the top, I fold it up and it's like the nice soft side, which
Right.
I don't think there's really sides, but there kind of is.
Yeah.
I don't know. You go under though. If you put it on, it's coming under.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In the
I
back.
mean, so the way we have a vent in the place that we're renting, which is right next to the toilet. And when the heat turns on, it actually spins the toilet paper. And so when we go in there in the morning, the toilet paper will be completely undone and all on the floor.
The Joe
That
Biden
makes-
toilet paper.
Yeah, I mean, well, I still got that.
I forgot to tell you. I went into the bathroom at some point a couple days after we recorded last week, and the toilet paper was on the floor. And I was like, "That's Danny.
Yeah.
That's a Danny move." He had it like behind the toilet, kind of like off the
Here?
the toilet paper. Like put it on the ground as like a prank.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no, I didn't do that.
I didn't do it either.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not do
Seriously?
that.
It was on the floor.
In the bathroom
Like the whole
upstairs?
roll?
Yeah, in the kitchen. Yeah, the whole roll. Like you just like took it off the.
Dude,
thought that
I
was
did
you.
not do that.
Maybe Champ did it, or you have a ghost. I'll
Dude,
listen
I
to
did not
please.
do that.
There you
Same
go.
thing could have happened with the heat or something. Was it on the roller?
No, it was off. Like
Oh, what the
completely. It
heck?
was on the floor. I thought you were screwing things.
No, dude, I swear to God.
It's all good. That's funny. Well, I take it back. It was a ghost.
That was a good one though. There's
a good
there's,
prank.
There's
Maybe
some
I will
things
do it.
because
This was a good episode.
With things that
like
there's like
this.
one or two, not one, but if there's two ways to do something, I'm curious to see how other people do it.
Yeah,
'Cause,
same.
like none of us grew up together.
No.
We didn't know each other until we were over 21 even.
I have something, but I feel like I should not say it. I should not say it.
Well, you have to now.
I'm definitely a wiping forward guy. Like
Oh,
forward, not back.
towards your.
So back
Yes.
to front?
Yeah, that's wrong.
That's wrong. Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Well, we're all wrong.
It's also
we should
dangerous.
be using bidets.
So like
I just go outside and have Lindsay spray me down with the hose.
Oh, there you go. It's that bad.
full.
I
like,
won't
the
do
hardest
that.
one. No, I'm just kidding.
I know it, and I know it's a thing. I mean, it's fine. I don't care to admit it, but like
I have a question.
it's not comfortable. Because I remember
So do you
growing
go
up.
from the front? Like, do you reach between your front legs, or do you go?
No,
still,
from back,
You still
like,
start from the back,
back.
but you wipe forward.
Well, no. It's from through the front and then forward. But like
That's weird, dude.
yeah.
What the hell?
But like
Do you get
it's
good wipage though?
yeah, because
Okay,
I've
good
tried
clearance?
growing up. I've tried
right
like
to
my
his
hand
balls.
doesn't. My hand doesn't do it. No, but it's not. I don't do like a. I don't do a. This is fine. Bring in all the comments. I can't wait. But like, I don't go like fully to the bean bag. I don't go fully to like the speed bag. It's just like it's just.
I wouldn't want to punch that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an interesting one. That's a serial killer move.
I would love to
Comment
hear-
below. Tell
yeah,
us your serial
please.
killer moves.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear
Tell me
other
if
people's.
anyone else does it.
Sock shoe's a good one. Pillow
Yeah.
tag, which way you put on the toilet paper.
Underwear first. Is
I
that what you
put on my
underwear
pants
first?
and then I put on my boxers.
No, like not socks first. Underwear first.
Yeah. I like to do underwear and then socks because and then before
You're
even
chilly?
before pants because then
Okay.
your feet go right through the pants. There's
Yep.
no chance of your toe catching a pant leg and getting stuck. You just go right through with the socks. Cotton.
Yeah. Always underwear first and then socks because, like you said, putting on the pants is easy and then the shirt.
So whenever I'm going outside, just for like a quick minute, I put on my shoes, but I let the heels fold down. I just slide my foot in and just like stand on the heels of them, and that drives Abby crazy. She's like, "How do you do that?" But if I'm just going
Yeah.
outside for like a minute, I don't want to put my shoes fully on.
That's
and
what
then
slides
come
are
inside.
for.
I know.
I
don't
love
have
slides, and I
Yeah.
had a pair, and when I moved, I lost one somehow. I'm sure it's somewhere in the house or in the shed, and I can't find it. So I got new slides for Christmas, and they didn't fit. I swapped them out. I got new ones, but walking out to get the mail, throwing the slides. Walking out to the shed to grab something, throwing the slides. It's just so convenient and easy. And you don't have to worry about putting on shoes and crushing heels.
That's the
Slides
thing.
are the
You
way,
damage
baby.
the heels.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I cannot walk barefoot through the house because you get
Really?
all this stuff to stick on your feet.
There's a lot of crap, yeah. And
Yeah.
unless like
Yeah.
we just clean the house, I have a cat, and his fur is really fine, so it doesn't look like he sheds until it clumps up. So like
Right.
clumps of fur will get stuck.
Mm.
So I'm always in like socks and
Always.
slippers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do the
I
barefoot.
can't stand to get the stuff stuck on my feet, and then because then you bring it into bed with you.
That's dude. When I get in bed, I sit on the edge and I just brush off my feet just in case. I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
bring any crap in here. Like I'm trying to have a nice clean sleep, get a nice night's rest.
Well, so when you guys sleep in your bed, do you let your feet stick out at the end, or are they under the covers?
No.
Yeah, it's
Not
under.
because I feel claustrophobic,
not
but
the
I
end. Like sometimes I'll
like at
kick
the
him out
end
the
with the
side.
foot- yeah,
like,
same, if
or
I'm
I'll do
hot.
like the blanket between my legs and like have one leg out, one leg in because it's comfortable.
yeah.
But it depends on the season too. Like right now we have the down comforter, which is it's really hot, but it's nice. I love it. I love the weight. It's nice and warm if I need it. Like our room is downstairs where it's a little bit colder than the upstairs part of the house. But usually I'll kick a leg out. But not the end.
Yeah.
At the end, does your blanket doesn't cover your feet, or does it still just kick out under the blanket?
Well, I'm like tall enough where my feet hang over the bed anyway, but I can't have my feet under the covers ever. They get too hot.
Do you wear socks?
No.
You just go barefoot.
I just
feet
go
out every
barefoot, my feet hang out at the end of the bed.
So my stepdad's like that because he doesn't like feeling contained or like
That might be what it is.
Yeah, he likes to know that like his legs or feet are free. So
Well,
it's pretty common.
yeah. I mean, I'm definitely like not afraid of
the
being able to
boogeyman.
get out of bed.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, my gun is literally right next to me.
Okay. Yeah.
in the cupboard.
Same.
So I could just go.
Watch out. Yeah. I know. Yep. Dude, it's like that meme that like, yeah, I guess it's a meme with it's like monsters under my bed and the guy's hanging his butt over the edge.
Because the monster's going to eat you. They're going to eat my butt.
Have you
Oh
seen
my
that?
God, no.
I've seen it, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry, guys. I wipe.
Speaking
Sorry, how
of
I wipe.
butts,
What is this going into?
so
Oh, man.
so my dad got falsely arrested when he was younger.
Okay.
And when I was a kid, I thought that they cut off your butt in jail. For some reason, I thought they would slice your butt off.
What?
I don't know why. But I remember as a little kid, I was like, oh my God, they sliced his butt off when he was in jail. But
Like-
he didn't do whatever the crime was. The person who did it actually looked like him. And so they pulled him in, and it ended up not being him.
There's a movie like that.
Oh, really?
Like skin or like the entire?
Like, I just thought they
chop
just
your butt off.
cut off your butt. So, like, if you're, like, if your back is, like, in a line, they would just cut your butt off. So I was like, oh, man, they cut his butt off.
Some people wouldn't have an issue. I have a big butt, so mine would be cut off.
Yeah.
You got that dinner table ass.
Mixing.
You could eat dinner.
Some
off
people are
it.
like, wow, look at all that back.
Yeah,
Just keep
yeah.
going
Baby
for
got back.
People without butts, but,
Damn.
I've been exposed tonight, man.
You have. The whole world
Yeah.
knows now.
I know it's fine.
It's okay.
Come at me.
Different folks, different strokes.
Definitely different strokes.
I'm gonna put a camera in the bathroom so I can watch you.
Okay, Southwest Airlines.
I'm one of the. Oh, I heard about that. Dude,
What happened? Did they do that?
Yeah.
Dude, F that guy.
I don't
dude.
know if it's Southwest.
F
I
that
think it
guy.
was, but there was a flight attendant that put cameras in and got like 7 to 14-year-old people going to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. So what I saw was, I don't know if it was a passenger or someone who worked. I think it was a passenger. Put a camera in, recording like underage children.
That's what I just said.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said like 14 to 17.
No, like 7 to 14-year-old kids.
7 to 14.
Was it
my
an
bad.
employee?
Yeah, a flight attendant. He got
Oh.
arrested and fired and all that stuff. That's bad. You can't do that.
No.
That's
Why don't
why
you-
the other day in our friend group chat, you said something like really related to that, and I was like, oh, you must have seen it, but just pure coincidence.
Oh yeah, that is a
Like,
coincidence.
don't put a camera in the bathroom or whatever you said.
Well, I was gonna say maybe it was my roommate from college because he did that and he got kicked out.
That's
I was
creepy.
looking down at my phone.
Where
So
did
I missed what you said.
I don't know if I don't want like details, but like how do you do that? You put the toilet like the phone like or your camera like
So is
just
this
somewhere
phone?
hidden?
What
So
was it
my
called?
roommate at the time, he had a shower caddy, and I don't know if you've seen those. They kind of have like little tiny holes in them. And so he wrapped his phone in toilet paper and stuck it in there and then put like a towel over it, and it faced right on the toilet. So I went in the morning to take my morning dump, and
Amen.
I'm looking, 'cause I didn't have my phone on me, so I'm just like looking around naturally, and then I was like looking at a shower caddy, and I was like, that's like a iPhone camera. So I reach in because I was like, oh, what the heck is this? Reach in, his phone was covered, so I undo the toilet paper.
This
and
is just
then
your bathroom with you and your roommate,
me, my roommate, and then 2 other guys.
but
were
he
in
was like
there.
recording you guys going to the bathroom for some reason.
So we don't know, but I'll get to that. And so I unraveled the toilet paper.
Oh my God.
And then I look, and it had been recording for 10 hours. So when we got home at like midnight, he must have stuck it in there. And then, because I went in around 10 in the morning, I was like the first person in the bathroom.
I'm glad you saw it.
And so I looked at the entire video, and nobody had come in the bathroom that entire time, except for me.
Yeah.
So I was like watching myself take a dump for like a couple minutes until you see me reach in and grab it. And so I stopped the video, and then I confronted him about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, what is going on? Like, why would you be recording this? And he just played it off like nothing had happened.
I would have
like-
flushed his phone.
Dude, that straight fight, like outside right
Yeah,
now.
I
Let's
would've
go.
been-
Yeah,
not
and
okay
so
with that.
I confronted
Let's
him
go.
multiple times about
Yeah.
it, and I was like, dude, like, this kid had been my roommate for 3 years. So I was like, dude, you got to tell me what's going on. Like, he just kept denying it, being like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Because we went on vacation
But it
that
was
weekend.
100% his phone.
Yeah, 100% his phone. I looked at it like,
It's clearly facing the toilet.
yeah, it was facing the toilet. I watched the whole video.
Was it separate?
I would've-
Like
I
a
would've had
second phone? Oh, me too. Was it the second phone that he used just to record, or was it his phone?
His phone, 100%.
That's
It was
so
on
messed
airplane
up,
mode.
dude. That's so messed up. Oh my
so-
he knew airplane mode's the way to go.
Yeah.
God.
And so confronted him about it. He just kept denying it. And I was like, all right, I'm going to the RA. And so the RA was like, all right,
I'm going to the police.
And so the RA sent him a letter and said, you got to be out in 7 days.
Nice. Good.
And
Good. Yeah.
so he ended up leaving. I haven't seen him since. I have not seen him since.
I mean, like, he lives with 3 other dudes and he's trying to record that.
I don't know.
Unless he's like expecting you guys to like bring back girls or something weird.
Yeah, and
Not
so
weird,
I
but
asked him,
something.
I was like, dude, is it because we had a problem in our dorm where people were peeing all over the toilet seat and just like not doing anything about it? And so I asked him, I was like, is this the reason why you put the camera in there to try to figure
You basically
out who it was?
gave him a reason.
Yeah, I gave him
And
a
he
reason.
still
I was
said
like
no?
really trying to be like, you're innocent. Because I was really trying to be on his side. And he just said, no, like, I have no idea what you're talking about. That never happened. And he must have deleted the video off his phone.
But
So
you walked out there with his phone. You said, "Is this your phone?" Or you just said, "I found your phone recording me taking a shit."
well,
Yeah, I know. Like
No.
mom,
I'm really curious.
dad, sister,
Yeah,
friends. Like these
So
are all your
what
contacts.
happened was when I was still in the bathroom, I kind of panicked a little bit. And so him and I had a class at like 11 o'clock that day because it was a Friday.
Did
And
you put
so
it back?
He went to class. Yeah, I put it back in there. And then he went to class, took his phone with him. That's probably when he deleted it. And so I skipped class because I was freaking out. I went and told my other roommate, and I was like, dude, like, I found this. And he is Dave, my best man. He's like, dude, no way. Like, there's got to be something to do with this, like, why he would do this. And so my roommate goes to class, and I stay back. And then I'm like, I text him. I was like, hey, man, like, I found your camera recording in the bathroom. What's going on? And he's like, I don't know. What do you mean? And so I meet up with him in the cafeteria. And I was like, dude, like, what was it doing in there? He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, I'm not crazy. Like, I know we were out all night drinking, but I'm not crazy. I saw this 10-hour video. And so we were going to Florida State that night, which is, 4 or 5 hours from
FSU,
Tampa.
baby.
So we go all the way up there, ask him multiple times, dude, you got to tell me the truth. You got to, because I'm going to go to the RA. No idea what you're talking about. So I finally went to the RA, and then he freaks out. He's like, oh, you told the RA I'm going to get kicked out of school now, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, just please admit it to me. So finally he admitted to it, and I recorded him doing it. So he admits to it, and he said, it's because somebody was peeing all over the toilet seat. And I was like, I asked you if that was the case, and you said no. And I was like, I can't help you at this point, And so he was gone after that.
I'm glad that they like were on your side and like kicked him out, because that's not okay. That's messed
It's
up.
not. And down the hall, we had some girls who we were close friends with, and their shower had broken that week. So they were using our bathroom to shower. And I kind of have a feeling that that's why it was in there.
What a creep, dude. I'm glad he got kicked out.
If that was why,
Yeah.
though, because if that was me and you caught me, I would have been like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm trying to make it like Sarah. Like, Sarah, I thought like Sarah was going to be showering at our place. Like, I would tell you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like playing it off. So
I know. I don't even know how I would have reacted if he just told me, because we don't even know to this day
Right.
why.
Honestly, yeah. Well, no, that's creepy. I
Maybe he
wouldn't
works
tell
for Southwest Airlines now.
you. Yeah.
Maybe that could have been him.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just disappointing because he was my roommate freshman year, roommate sophomore year,
It's
and
wild.
then roommate junior year, and that's when I found it. And I was like, wow,
That's
how
creepy.
long had he been doing
You just
this
don't
stuff
know
for?
people, man. You just don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
The bathroom's a sacred place, man.
Sacred place.
People do some
sacred
sociopathic
place.
stuff in there. You just got to let them do it.
That's right.
That's wild.
College, baby.
College, baby.
If nothing weird happens, then did you even live?
Take away from this
It's a
episode.
big learning experience.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't be shady in the bathroom.
Yeah. Keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Look around. If you're taking a dump, do your due diligence. Look
Right.
around. Check for lenses.
I'm glad you saw it.
Yeah.
I
same.
know, dude. I don't even know where I'd be these days if I didn't. In a ditch somewhere.
Wipe the seat. Subscribe. Follow.
Let us know. Let us know your weird quirks, your weird. I like to call them serial killer moves.
Or roommate stories.
Roommate
if you have anything
stories.
crazy that a roommate's
talk
done,
about
I'd love to
it.
hear it.
Let us know how you wipe.
And we'll bring it
since,
up. We'll bring it up.
Maybe you're on Alex's side. Maybe you're on normal people's side.
Normal people.
Awesome.
But yeah, Thursdays 11 a.m. Check us out.
Check us out.
Check us out.
Peace.